Welcome to a new series of Battle Brothers. Yes, the game that frustrates me so much, but I can't get away from. But this time, to make it more interesting and more varied and not be so repetitive, we're playing with legendsmod. So as you can see, I chose a really... It's one of the recommended ones for people that haven't played a lot. I played a bit just to get used with it, and this is like adventure start. You get a bunch of new other starts, so... Before we get into the proper series, let's just go over like what is new in this game, some of the things. There's a bit of magic new in this game. So for example, here we get a druid, and now the perks are changed because perks are, I think some are randomized, but some are specific for the class you're choosing. So we have with the druid, he can actually cast some spells. I'm not sure if our one got it. Oh, this one, yeah, roots. So he summons one root, like the goblin shaman does, and I think he has other stuff. But yeah, that's pretty cool. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of magic involved, but yeah, as you can see, there's more to choose from, and some are specific for classes. So here we have like a super varied adventure party. So we have a berserker, we have an assassin, which this guy is unbelievable. Like if you choose the right perks and you get lucky with the rolls, he's gonna carry your team in the early games, and you're gonna get armors back because he starts with a decent dagger, decent hit chance, and he's already like what, level 5. So yeah, this guy should be the tank. He's a Holy Crusader. The thing is, he doesn't have the stamina for what he's equipped with. So what I did in my last campaign is I removed his tower shield, because as you can see, it takes 30 fatigue, and I gave him a normal round shield. Then we have a ranger. Again, this one, I really like his skills. They're, you would say, a bit cheesy, I guess, because he can like basically summon a dog and the wolf later on, somewhere, which is kind of cheesy, because like, does he have infinite dogs? But you know, the game is really RNG, so you can't really win at it without heavy losses and a bunch of time wasted, or a bit of cheese, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Noble Usurper. This guy has like interesting skills like this, which gives other characters around him like 2 action points. So he's like a support type of guy. And yeah, the druid is what a druid is, I guess. So before we go further and add some skills and all that, let's look at another interest. Oh, actually, while we're still here, Amas now have layers, so I think I'm not sure what the rune. Oh, okay, you cannot runes, so they can have up to 5 layers, so you can customize them. And I think even the layers are like legendary. There's not one armor piece. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Like all the weapons are the same. You can't do anything else to the weapons, but the Amas, and it's kind of cool because it lets you customize and also give them the look you want. So that's really nice. The next cool thing about this mod is the camp and how stuff is reworked. So if you go into the camp, you have different tents: healing, repair, salvage, yada yada, hunting, and each of them have a different role. And my favorite one, which saves you a lot of time in game. Oh, can't we change this song? Because I hope it's not playing over me. Okay. But the thing is, with this, in a previous game, I leveled up people too fast, and our contracts weren't keeping up with the demand. So they were leveling up, asking for more money because they were doing more, but the contracts we were getting weren't supplying. So you gotta be careful with this. It sounds like, oh, this solves all the problems, but it's not that easy sometimes. Fletcher, and they solve problem. Like at some point, they even say in the description of the mod, you can like become self-sufficient almost. And each of them have a different affinity for a tent, and you can get more out of it. So if you click on a tent, they're gonna be organized. The more affinity they have for the And as you can see, the bonuses are listed there for each class. So obviously the archer is best at the fletching, the druid for foraging, for gatherer. So it's quite cool. I really like this, and switching people around and not having to pay billions for tools and stuff, because then you can salvage used equipment like from fallen enemies or equipment that you don't use, and you get tools. At some point, if you level up your druid and you assign them together, they can even find potions and stuff, or produce them, I don't know. But yeah, it kind of mitigates a lot of the designs of the game that I'm aware, I think the game designers were aware when they're making, because as the game is cool and all, but it like really slows you down, or like punishes you heavily for losses, for the lack of other content that they have. Because that's why I'm starting a new playthrough. I was kind of getting bored of the other one. Like the only thing that was happening was like more enemies, and yeah, there wasn't anything new or exciting. Obviously I never fought a legendary location, but you know, before going to a legendary location, you need to get a bunch of named items, and getting named items, you have to go to camps and kill a lot of enemies. And I feel like I got unlucky, even though I had the bounty hunter and I had pretty much a lot of renown. I don't know what I was doing wrong, but yeah, we can start playing a bit now. I think I'm gonna keep the first episode as a bit of an introductory short episode. So just to demonstrate when it's best to use the camp. Obviously you can just camp, you have to like set up camp and it starts a whole process. So the best time to do that would be when you're escorting caravans. So now it's actually worth escorting some caravan. If you want to heal, if you want to gather tools, if you want to do anything, you can go on camp. And like I set everyone to train, so people are gonna level up. And now we're also gonna camp. We're not gonna get anything else apart from training. No tools, no nothing. But while we're doing this, the brothers are training. No one's on patrol. Yeah, we don't care about these things. I think nobody's gonna attack us. And if they do, it shouldn't be too hard. Oh, maybe those guys? I doubt they will. Yeah, the map is not the best, but also not the worst. Okay, we need a standard. Yeah, let's, because I think we can already, yeah, we already gathered this one. So we got the standard. What else? I think this is the easiest to do. So now that we get to the other village, we can stop the camp and it's gonna say everybody got some XP. They can also get injuries while training. Obviously, it's not flawless, so that's that. But let's see, did anyone level up? I doubt it with, yeah, such little, okay. But now we at least have a new weapon. So let's see a fight to show off the druid or everything. Also, let's give him the dog. There we are. There are some new enemies, like this peasant rabble, bandit rabble, whatever you want to call it. So they should be super easy to deal with, especially with our overpowered status. So let's see. Just to show it off, I guess I can use the skill. So it makes the same sound as the goblin one, but let's see. I don't like the sound of the doggies dying. Okay. But yeah, I'm not sure how hard this encounter would have been if we hadn't had these overpowered guys. But I think it even says in the description that they are overpowered. So, but it's good because I'm on legendary difficulty, and also it's a hard mod. Like the game is harder. Which legendary? I'm not sure legendary is by default in the original game, or it's a new difficulty from this mod. But is the hardest I could get. So I think technically it's a level above the hardest in the vanilla game. So technically things should be harder, but I think they would be also more balanced. I don't want to risk this guy. So yeah. This is gonna be pretty basic. They're already running. I guess we could put the thing on them, the vines from the druid, but at this point we just want the money for this, and I just wanted to show off a bit of a battle. People leveled up, that's good. The berserker is super overpowered. Also, there's like apart from the new origins that influence whatever, we also have new, I forget what it's called, traits, I guess. So this is new, 8 for nobles. Let's see if we can find another. This one, aggressive, unpredictable, martial. Yeah, so as you can see, it adds some replayability, it adds some new stuff. Otherwise, did I miss anything new with this game? I mean, as far as I played, not really. Oh, there's like cool skills that so in the skill tree, some of them I need to reinstall the speed mode because I can deal with the vanilla speed game. Let me see if I can find somebody. I think one of them had preferred opponents or something. Let me see. Oh yeah. Oh, I hate this song. Please change this song because it gets too loud. Oh. It's bugged. I hope it doesn't mess up my save file. It just didn't start the. Okay. Anyway, this one, favorite enemies, which is cool because now you can get more champions and you can get more named items. Like you can get them easier. So this, and I think it's with every type of enemy, like from dire wolves, from Nerechetzers, or whatever you call the things that eat and become big. And again, yeah, adds quite a lot of content. But I think I'm gonna stop here. I just wanted to do a quick introduction to the mod because I really like it and I want to play a bit more because now the game feels a bit more balanced. Maybe I'm saying this too soon. I didn't play it too late, and maybe I'm gonna get destroyed even worse by tougher enemies. But I guess only time will tell. So I'll see you in the next one. If you enjoyed, leave a comment, like, subscribe, all the good stuff. And yep, see you in the next one.